Tim こと大勝晴斗さんによります。これから正義の話をしよう。Tim流正義のすすめです。それでは大勝さん、よろしくお願いします。
第二次世界大戦中、西の彼方、たった一人で巨悪に立ち向かい、実に6000人以上もの命を救った男がいます。彼の名は杉原千畝、またの名を千歩。悲しくも果敢にもがいた彼の人生、ぜひこの話を聞いて、あなたに眠っている正義感、その正義感をどうか感じてください。正義感、それはあなたが神からもらったギフトでしょうか。それとも余計な荷物でしょうか。Many of you may have shut up at the shocking news that was reported in August 2021. An endless stream of people poured into the airport. The scene of many people were clinging to the outside of an airplane, screaming, I, and then fell out of the sky. Many Afghans were forced to leave their country and became refugees during the conflict in Afghanistan that started in 2001. What will we do if the refugees fled to Japan? Accept or deny? During World War II, Senpo Sugihara Chiune saved 6,000 lives of Jews who were also chased away by the Nazis in defiance of the state order. At that time, he was acting as counselor at the Lithuanian consulate. One day in the morning, more and more people started to gather in front of the consulate. They were all Jews. They were seeking visas to go through Japan to a safer country to escape the Nazis. At that time, Japan was an ally of Nazis, and there was no obligation to help the enemy, the Jews. The Japanese authorities thought, we shouldn't issue the visas because they can follow the proper procedures. So, it took an exclusive stance. With his heart in turmoil, he finally made a decision. On July 26, 1940, visas began to be issued. The work was arduous, and he continued issuing from morning to night, right up to the moment he trained for home. As a result, he saved 6,000 lives. However, when he returned to Japan, what awaited him was unemployment. No reasons were given, but these were due to clear violations of orders. He was supposed to have helped people and good deeds. Japan kept ignoring him. However, those who were saved by him had not forgotten their benefactor Senpo. In 1986, Israel sent the Lighthouse Among the Nations Award to him and erected a monument in his honor on a hill in Jerusalem. However, his honor in his homeland was never restored, and he died the following year. In 2000, the Japanese government restored the honor to Senpo. The government said there was disrespect between the foreign ministry and his family. He is a wonderful honored citizen who made a human and courageous decision under extreme circumstances. The Japanese government acknowledged and formally apologized for the disrespect between the fall of Temple and his family in post-war Japan. So, what can we learn from this? The message he left for us is that anyone can change the world, and the actions of one person can make a huge difference. With the issuance of visas, the number of saved was far more than 6,000. This is because the descendants of 6,000 Jews are now estimated to number 100,000. This shows how much difference one person's action can make. So, what motivated him? It was just a sense of justice, a precious emotion only human beings can have. Justice leads people like Senpo to the right path, but it's not uncommon for it to come with baggage at times. For example, when you come across a bullying situation, most people know that bullying is bad. If everyone followed their own justice, they would struggle to eradicate bullying. But most of them turn a blind eye. And the bullying skill like, if I let it out to him, then I help her. When one regretting of being able to follow one justice which not in this way, one feels that justice is baggage. But I don't want you all to feel justice is baggage. I urge you all to take action because I believe that your sense of justice will be that it changes the world and save someone else, like Senpo. If you are caught between your own sense of justice with no choice, if you feel like turning a blind eye, I urge you to remember him and to believe in your own justice and then take action. And you should be proud of yourself for what you have done. Sometimes your justice will fail and you wish you hadn't done it on second thought. But please remember, their life will be saved and energized by your justice. Anyone can change the world with just one action. Be like Senpo in the West, who alone confronted great evil. I ask you one last time. 正義感、それはあなたが神からもらったギフトでしょうか？それとも余計な荷物でしょうか？ Thank you for listening.
ありがとうございました。フィリピン先生、コメントお願いします。
Thank you, Tim. That was a very moving speech, very powerful. Sugihara is one of the most heroic figures in modern Japanese history, probably all of Japanese history, actually. And his story isn't one that's known very much, and I'm glad you're drawing attention to it. And the theme of your speech of, we have a moral duty to stand up even when it doesn't affect us directly, I think is a very important message, and I'm glad it's one you've taken to heart. Thank you.
学院長、コメントお願いします。
すごいメッセージをみんなにしてくれたと思いますね。シンドラーズリストっていうのはすごいポピュラーでみんな知ってるのに、杉原の映画がなんでできないのかなってちょっともう今若干頭にカチンときてるんですけど、早速誰かこれを作ってほしいなって世界に発信してほしいなと思うんですけど、やっぱり僕らはやっぱりちょっと頑固で決まったことは決まった通りにしないといけないんですとか言ってね、これが法律なんですとか、法律は神の教えみたいに言ってますけど、間違いもいっぱいありますよね。だからそういうことを誰かが発信しない限り、やっぱり決まった通りにしか人間行動しない。それはダメですよね。だからこの今の君のスピーチをマスコミの人たちに見せてね、もう少し大合戦をしろと、みんなが報道するような同じことだけをニュースで報道するなって言いたいですね。はい、来てないと思うんですけどね。はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。